All right, guys, Captain Paul here. I've had too much coffee this morning, but let's get down on this Bayliner. It's our last day on the Bayliner, and let's see how much damage we can do today. We've learned so much, and Guy, he's, I think I've hurt him a little bit, but we'll see. We're both like getting up and crawling around inside this Bayliner has been a chore. Anyways, get over here, see, let's go see what Buster's doing. I don't know why, but I love Buster. Buster, tell me everything that happened last night. Did you snore? Did you keep Mommy and Daddy awake all night? I missed you. Yes, I did. I sure did. I want to share this with you guys while me and Guy are talking about it because it's, you know, it's a decision everybody has to make, and it's about your fresh water. Guy had learned from mistakes in the past, just like me, that we run our fresh water through our water tanks. So we're always drawing and recirculating the water in the tank. So if we're taking a shower out of the tap, wherever, it comes from our tanks. So we have to fill our tanks constantly instead of hooking the outside hose to the boat. And it's just something, he learned it from the past. He almost sunk a boat that way. And because all it takes is you forget it, your hose bursts, and you're done. And also you're recirculating all the water in your tanks constantly when you're using your tank water. Because if you let your tank water sit for 6 months, it's just going to it gets moldy and mildewy. But if you're constantly changing that water out, it's better for the tanks. So that's what I did. That's what he does. And we're just sharing that information with you guys. I want to hear in the comments, what do you guys do? So we found our oil filters, wicks. They cross-referenced right over. You can go grab those. Yeah, it'd take us, I don't know, 30 minutes.
I want to take that to get the oil filters. Wicks is right. I mean,
O'Reilly's. So we're going to change the oil in the generator, which we really don't have to because it doesn't have a lot of hours on it. But what it does is, what you guys don't, the inside of that motor, there's condensation will build, and then the condensation drops down into the oil. And so just because it's been about a year since it was changed.
December of 24.
So it's been almost exactly 1 year. So it's about time to change it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to, before we leave today, go out and do some yacht training here. Because we're trying to get Shelly used to the navionics. But she's doing great with it. And then we're going to go, but me and Guy, if we change the oil in the main engines, now we'll change it in the engines. He knows everything is zero timed, and he'll move forward with the yacht that way. And this one's easy compared to the other. Let me know if that's getting full, Guy, and we're pulling the oil out of the generator right now. Oh.
Good thing you put that way.
Yeah. And now you know why I did. Guys, so we started today off. We changed the oil in the generator. Now we're going to undo this windlass right here, and we're going to get it ready to go over to an Anchorage and drop our windlass, and then we're going to try and deploy the dinghy. And the whole purpose of this is to get them used to navigating using the auto nav on navionics. I'll tell everybody 1,000 times, you master navionics, you master the loop, because it just makes your life so much easier and takes out a little stress if you know how to use the software. So right now we're going to take this cover off here, and then we're going to start, we're going to deploy it just to make sure that we can do it when we get over to the Anchorage. Fairly quickly when you release this line. So we'll get that up on the boat. See how the front end's coming over? Buster, I got to get in the engine room. Into this bullfrog, right, was the name of it, right? And then we're gonna throw the anchor out here, set the anchor, and then we're gonna see if we can we'll have some lunch, and then we'll deploy the deploy the dinghy.
Just waiting for lunch. Stay up here.
Okay, that read probably 25 feet right there. That's good.
That good?
Yeah. Now this is Buster's first time on Anchorage. He's doing amazing. Mom and Dad, they're a little bit freaked out. Shelly had a great statement. She goes, my God, there's so much stuff going on here. Like, who knows how to set that line, how to do this, how to do that. And I told her it's a learning curve. You got to learn. And then once you've done it once or twice, then it becomes easy, just like anything else, and learning anything else. But it was funny when she said, what did you say, Shelly? You said, my God, there's a lot of stuff going on here. You wouldn't think so throwing out the anchor, but it's not as easy as just dropping your anchor and then put it in reverse. It doesn't work like that. There's no easy answers, Buster. You know, you're the star of YouTube. I hope you get $100,000 hits, Buster.
I hope he gets $100,000 too.
Yeah, yes, he should. You're the star of the show. Anyway, we're gonna enjoy lunch, and then we're gonna deploy the dinghy guy. Whatever that means. We might even go for a little ride in it if it's.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, well, we'll
You
see.
and Guy can go for a ride.
Wow, just beautiful out here. You forget about sometimes why we do it. Great little practice for Guy and Shelly. Learning how to anchor, so we're just having a nice peaceful lunch. And then we're gonna go mess with the dinghy, and then we'll head back to the marina. Now, look at that. Is that beautiful? It's absolutely gorgeous. This is a beautiful, beautiful Anchorage. All right, you probably have to come up quite a bit, almost to the end.
And go back there with it. Don't fall off the boat.
Almost have to extend it all the
Gotta
way.
get the boom moving first. Good. I know we're up high enough now. No, Joe?
It was unplugged?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just laying there.
All right.
Okay,
that's good.
perfect.
This went through one of these.
Great job getting the dinghy on and off, guys. Yeah, you got that? Now we need to find a place to put that. Maybe right here on the, maybe right there on that thing right there. Yeah. Okay, now just bring it in nice and slow. You're doing great. But look behind you. Pay attention to everything. Okay, keep coming. Good, great job. There's your anchor. Look at that grassy thing. Woo-hoo. That's okay though. Okay, now this is where it gets a little technical.
Hear the alarm?
Yep, nice and easy, big guy. She must be good at something. She got you.
Let's lock this in. We're gonna use again, right?
Yep.
We go right
There and done. Just lock it. Perfect.
Now, let me ask you something.
Buster is, he pretty much runs the joint. Great job getting off the Anchorage. Great job with the dinghy. You guys have graduated from no regrets with flying bees. No, I'm just kidding. You guys actually did very, very well. I would encourage you to go do the loop, because you guys could do the loop. You guys are good enough.
We don't like that, do we, Buster?
Buster, we don't want to hear all the alarms. Wow, great job with the dinghy. Great job. I think these guys did an amazing job. Shelly and Guy. I think they're going to be highly successful with this Bayliner 47. This took a lot to learn. Wow, what a beautiful place. Whew. We're up here in Scottsboro, Alabama at Goose Pond Marina. And that was Bullfrog is where we were just anchored. I didn't even see I didn't see anything happen.
Why throttled up?
I know, I understand that, but I didn't see. Somebody would come out and grab a line, and the wind stopped, so we'll be all right.
So when we go in, which line goes on first?
Well, that is a debate that every time it's going to be different. But the best line to get on is probably this. I would get on his stern line because if he has a stern line on, he can control the boat. No matter what's happening, he can control the boat.
The stern line is the middle line.
No, it's the back one.
The spring line is the middle line.
Spring line is middle, yep. The reason I'm telling you that is because if I was pulling into the dock and I just stepped off the boat or got it cleated and he was having trouble, then he can use that cleat and he can get the front end over where he needs it. Then I may have to uncleat that and let him move back in severe weather. Today he should be able to just back right in. We should walk right off the dock. Turn the stern line on, hit our mid cleat, and we should be all good. Well, Guy, I hate to put you on the spot because you're tired. We just got in. You did an amazing job docking the boat, as you usually do. And I'm not just saying that. Anyway, the training over the last 4 days was very productive. It's probably more productive than any training you had in any of your...
A little stressful, too.
Yeah, it was, because we're trying to do a lot in 4 days. Yeah. And there's so many systems, the oil changing, the generator, all hands on. The navigation, we've done that twice.
Navigation's a big thing.
It is. I think it's one of the biggest things. I always say master navionics, master the loop, because it is one of the hardest things to learn. And the loop, that first month is so stressful. The next month you get more relaxed. You figure out all the mistakes, everything. Your whole game plan has changed. Now you're doing it correctly. And then the next month, the next 30 days, it starts to get more and more fun until it becomes enjoyable. But it takes a few minutes. But it is training, and once you learn, now you need to just practice what you've been taught, and you guys are going to do great. I think you guys are going to do amazing. I thank you so much for all the support on YouTube and bringing me out here for the training.
Thank you.
And I think it was worth your money.
It was more than worth our while.
Yeah, I think it's definitely anybody that's trying to do this, especially as we get up in age too, because
do your homework on getting a captain. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I'm not his first captain, and usually I am not the first captain that comes out to a lot of these boats. But I'm not going to say anything good or bad.
I'm not either.
But there's
just do your homework.
Do your homework is what we'll both say about it, because there are a lot of captains that are all good captains, but they all specialize in one thing or another, and you got to get the captain that specializes in what you want to do. And a lot of them, some of them aren't good at diesel mechanics or navionics or the other stuff, but Anyway, peace out. I hope you guys enjoyed this little series on the Bayliner. We didn't do a lot of boating, but we did a lot of stuff. And Buster, don't forget about Buster. I want to hear the comments, what you guys think about Buster in the comments. Anyway, peace out. Remember to live life with no regrets. I do. And thank you so much for watching. I truly, truly appreciate all of you. Thank you. If you need any help, just let me know. Bye.